stage is set and we are ready to go. Tip-off is next on CBS.
Getting today, that's the type of game he's expecting as we take a look at the starting lineups. And for the Volunteers, Felix Akpara, Gregory Nixon, Bart Lennox underway in Chicago. The winner will play Arizona in the paint. Morez Johnson in the paint. Sends it out to Burnett for three. It won't go. And Morez Johnson crashing into the tie, and they crush the Cyclones on the glass, out rebounding them by 21. Akpara around Johnson, doesn't get the bounce, and the rebound.
That's what you want to make him do. Make him shoot a turnaround. There's a good play by Gillespie there.
Over to Boswell for three. And Tennessee is on the board.
Tennessee wants this to be a slow game.
Cadeau with the shot clock winding down. He comes up short, and it goes out of bounds. And
the national leaders in scoring in the paint and in not allowing people to score in the paint. Who's going to win out in this game?
Mara with the jam. There's going underneath the basket here. Loose ball rebound to Boswell. And that's what Tennessee does. Gillespie a deep three. Lindeborg the rebound.
But it is an incredible number.
Rick Barnes says it's part of our identity. Here's Mara again. Amen pokes it away. Right to Burnett. Amen is there again.
That make Tennessee go, it's Gillespie and Amen. They're the lead. When they told us yesterday, he wants this game played in the middle third of the floor. If you get on the sidelines against a team like on Nimari Burnett.
Boswell bounces it, Akpara right at Mara, and a foul is called. Now the Michigan usually pretty reserved on the sideline. He was hot at the end of the first half against Al. You don't see him too fired up that often.
But you got to keep an eye on Tennessee's free throw shooting. They missed a bunch of layups. A lot of physicality. I mean, I don't know.
Amen gets it back. Shot clock at 7. Amen knocks over Cadeau and scores.
This guy is... Oh, Gillespie's got another one.
What a play by Gillespie. He gets to his feet, and he missed it. Boswell misses. Estrella does not.
That's twice that we read and took it.
Gillespie now 4 steals away from the all-time season record at Tennessee, and Cadeau. Rick Barnes telling us before the season, didn't think Boswell would even make the starting lineup. What a key cog he has been for the Vols, as that one's knocked out. And it's 10 of everything. Sell in the moment, math, you name it.
Oh, aggressive double in the corner there.
And Roddy Gale is... Jalen Carey is checked in for Tennessee. Amen, turnaround, that's well short, and the rebound is grabbed by Gale. Johnson right at Akpara. Johnson trying to muscle his way through, and he draws the foul.
That hard to miss. The finish against Alabama. A lot.
Amen, no. Gets his own miss, looking for some help, and throws it off Mara. Heads up play by Nate Ament. And the 7th offensive rebound already by Tennessee. Amen already inbound, and he's fouled. The scorer's table, he'll come right back in. Watch the men's Elite 8
with 2 fouls.
Start for Yaxel Lindeborg. He's got the ball here, but right back to Cadeau.
And you can see Tennessee, they switch everything.
Lindeborg misses the 3, and Jalen Carey. Cadeau. Oh, jam by Roddy Gale.
Somebody missed the box out pretty good.
Gillespie, a 3. Morez Johnson Jr., the rebound and a foul is called on Tennessee. 5 from the floor. Estrella on Lindeborg. Yaxel wants to take him, and he wins that matchup.
Switching aggressively on defense. Amen on Cadeau. Big difference in height. Nice pass.
Boswell in the corner. And Roddy Gale. Alabama 17 points off the bench for the Wolverines. Estrella makes a tough catch around Johnson. That's a pretty move for Jay.
He gets it. He did a good job.
Lendeborg thought about a three, drives right by Carey, and he is fouled.
Doubly on the...
Had the size advantage on Berg, but comes up short.
Oh, Carey's got size advantage there. Oh, good defense, Morris Johnson.
Cut over and knocked it out of bounds. Did go back and look at that tape just for a few little reminders of the way that Barnes likes to play.
Because Dusty's playing completely different than he played then.
Gillespie with his first.
Dusty May at FAU was playing small. Now he's playing huge.
McKinney, tough shot for two.
This kid is built like a linebacker in the...
He's done with his career at Michigan.
How about by like next year?
Maybe next week. Carey is fouled. And Jalen Carey.
Game.
Jalen Carey at the line for two, the son of former NFL. He's a little crazy at first, but my dad played for Nick Saban, and he told me that hard coaching is the only way to get... Berg, and he got his hand up on top of McKinney with the shot clock. The freshman Amari Evans defending Lendeborg. Now Johnson inside. Good defense by Carey, but a foul is... Get complete cover. Hearing it from the Tennessee fans as he misses the second free throw, and Evans the rebound. Ament the other way, off glass, no. And the rebound comes out to Evans, who's fouled. And Mora steals it. That's why he guards the inbound. Lendeborg flying the other way, right at Ament. And Yaxel is fouled here for Lendeborg.
And I think it's a good move by Dusty May to bring Mara back in the game with the two fouls.
Lendeborg rattles it in. Mara hops off the bench with two fouls set to check in. Brown, defended by Mara. Out to Gillespie for three. Doesn't get the bounce, and a foul is called on Brown.
Free throws.
Mara makes the front end. For next week in Indianapolis. 2 out of 2 from the line for Mara. Estrella with Lendeborg on him. Estrella over Lendeborg, and no, tipped around. Fans love that with Cheddar and Lendeborg. Oh, what a play! The reverse! And the foul was on Okpara. So and Mara the rebound. Tennessee is now 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. Gale, transition three. It's good!
That's the real problem.
That's an issue. The 1-2 punch we talked about right off the top of the broadcast.
You know, but Michigan is a tremendous... They need a basket.
Cadeau out to Gale. Extra pass Lendeborg. Now Cadeau in the corner. It's good! And with that basket, Ellie timeout as Michigan is riding a 14-0 run.
Michigan on a roll now, in transition, in the half court.
Gillespie and Ament a combined 2 for 12. Evans lost it. Estrella bails him out, and he'll go up with it, and he misses.
Number 2 in the nation defensive field goal percentage.
Mara working around Estrella. What a move by the big guy.
And no answers right now for this Michigan defense. None.
They've made 5 of their last 6. Cadeau sends it to the corner. Extra pass. Lendeborg wide open. Lendeborg, Gale. And Gale will reset. 19 points in 4.5 minutes and 2 more for Burnett. At the 11-minute mark, it was 16-14 Tennessee. And wow, have things changed. Estrella still can't end the run. Estrella wasn't ready for it, and a turnover by the Vols. Burnett could not make the catch, and Michigan gives it right back as we check in with Evan. But Yaxel said, she believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Carey for 2, and that ends the run. Tennessee had missed its Tennessee bucket, ended a drought of 5 minutes and 43 seconds in length.
And they finally took one to the basket. A lot of points to make up.
Every bracket buster and every buzzer beat Carolina. And when he got to Ann Arbor to move into his apartment, who was there waiting to help him move furniture but Dusty?
If I knew he was going to be an All-American, I would have.
But Dusty May, that kind of guy, that kind of team here at Michigan, as Cadeau puts it in. The Wolverines.
And I know this Michigan team has scored 90 points on many, many occasions this year, but this defense is really good, too.
Yaxel, cross-court pass, wide open Gale. And Lendeborg is fouled, going for the rebound.
This, Andrew, Tennessee only has one guy with more than one basket in the game.
We asked him, all right, everyone talks about this. When is the last time you played video games? And he laughed and he confessed. The foul was on Gillespie. That's his second now. Carey. Turnaround is there.
You know, he's a guy who... But I agree with Rick Barnes.
Lendeborg for three.
Three-man. The whole... Actually, like a college two-man, even at 6'9".
10% for the year. Coming up, 18 between UConn and Duke.
You know, Andrew, this is how they're missing free throws, too, but this is how...
Michigan has won 27 games by double figures this year, including all 3 in the NCAA tournament, and that's going to be a goaltend. Count the basket for Jalen Carey.
However, Jeff blows his whistle before anyone has possession. Therefore, it's possession.
Different than most teams. They like to save their challenges for the second half, but anything around the rim and they feel like they can get it, they'll go for it.
Evan, thank you very much. As Cadeau right at Gillespie with the right hand. No, Carey the rebound to the ground. And we have a whistle. And if he misses a shot or gets called for a bad foul, that he has a retaliation foul. That's something that he's...
Foul shots anymore.
I haven't seen
it's
it here in Chicago.
Oh,
Lendeborg has a lane, and he misses the lay-in. Gillespie was open in the corner. Instead, Carey goes to the basket and scores again.
Yeah, Carey's working out. Heat
behind the Tennessee bench. Lendeborg wants the screen from Cheddar. He's going to take a three. Halfway down and out. And Gillespie, oh, a step back, 4-3. Won't go. And Boswell on the floor. And today, he's 2 for 11.
Well, they're making him work for everything.
Will Cheddar, the heart and soul of Michigan. And there you go. You ask for somebody to make 2. Austin Cadeau takes it away. And now Cadeau wants to fly up ahead. Great speed for the New Jersey native. Leaves it for Burnett. Extra pass to Lendeborg.
I guarantee you they're going to get the last shot. I mean, on Friday.
Cadeau over to Lendeborg. Nope. To McKinney. Good! The run over the last 11 minutes, and Michigan is 1/2 away from going to its 9th Final Four.